$500 more to do that, I'd rather not do that. I'd rather go on and just get this done before this budget year is out, because you'll notice across the front of it, it's starting to really look bad.
We're talking the columns and
The columns.
top. We're not talking about the brick, right?
No.
Good.
I learned a long time ago to do the color coordination among staff.
Marvin, what year was the building built?
1989.
Because it looks remarkably, I think, clean to be an older building. There's a freshness about the look. Yeah. So I would just request that as you're doing that you paint the garage door with half pavement. Didn't it still have pavement?
Yes.
I mean, it's been that way for years. Y'all never see it, I guess, because it's always up when you're here, but it's just, when it halfway painted, and
One's half painted and the other one's not painted.
Still primary. It just seems like if you already have someone out here painting, maybe that would be the time to do it. It's up to you.
We can certainly put that in there.
Roof situation. Some of that, I see, that water damage.
The canopy was fixed out there.
Yeah,
That's why we're requesting painting. We repaired the canopy roof and all that, and all the water leaks are stopped.
Okay.
And that's why we're wanting to clean that up and get it back like it should be.
They won't paint over something, and
no,
let's go back and do it again. Okay. All right. Move now to public testimony. The City Council invites citizens to speak on any topic, unless the item is specifically noted on this agenda. The council is required under the Texas Open Meetings Act to limit its response with a statement of specific factual information citing the city's existing policy on that issue, or directing the person making the inquiry to visit with city staff about the issue. Council deliberation is permitted. Anybody in our audience have anything?
Marvin, if there's another change in the law that requires that we allow citizen comments on any item to be considered, either before or during that time, and so we're going to be moving citizen comments up to the front of the agenda.
Which one thing I think we've always been very, very good about that, about letting people bring up anything. But you're right.
Well, as an alternative, you could always say, it doesn't have to be posted, you just invite comments at the beginning of the meeting on any posted item. So that's, so especially for the larger cities, that tends to slow things down.
Sure.
You don't have that problem.
Well, I think
So they have to let them do it throughout the whole thing.
You can either do it before or prior to consideration or during consideration.
What they said was changed, though, like if you went to the school, you're supposed to fill out a form, what you want to talk about first. And they said now that's not that
You
way.
can't require that.
You can ask them to fill out the form when they want to speak and give them limited time, but the agenda item comes up and they want to talk about it, you're supposed to allow them to talk.
Unless you've given them time prior. If you've given them time prior to consideration of the item, that will satisfy the law.
I think a combination's good. I think moving, like you're saying, moving it to the front keeps us covered, but I also don't think it's bad the way that we've done it, where we allow people to.
so Betsy, you said the language was fine as it is.
I thought your language was good, yeah.
Anybody? Jim, when's the spaghetti?
Randy's already been here.
Yes, Randy's already been here.
Yes, Randy. My scalp already been here.
Good scout. Saturday, August.
I'm checking right now, I see you got yellow in the pocket.
Saturday, August 31st at 5:30, the Lions Club has a spaghetti dinner, so hope everybody can make it. Next year, we'll just start bringing blank yellow cards and put them in.
And we even did a Texas Lions Club type pledge.
We did, and Randy was gone by then, so you'll have to let him know that we.
He's the chairman. Gotta learn how to delegate.
All right, any, John? No. Steve? Since you put it on Facebook, Steve's daughter, was, the wisdom teeth. Had her wisdom teeth out with was basically conscious the whole time.
Definitely cautious of
I can't.
Yeah, they filmed those, and that was pretty entertaining deal.
That was, I can't imagine that, so that's quite a warrior,
Hammer and the pick.
warrior spirit right there. So, I have nothing other than obviously, mention one more time, how fine of a man Doug was and how much he'll be missed. It's services, Thursday morning. It's odd, it's odd to not have Doug. So it's just very, will take some getting used to, but, the effect he made on the city will, continue to be felt for a long time.
I'd say that he meant a lot to me. He did a lot for the city, and did a lot for law enforcement. We lost two good ones, actually. Me and Smokey Van over both within a few days of each other, so, that's a lot of experience, gone, but, he left a pretty good legacy of all the people that he knew and trained and stuff. A big influence. I said it before, I mean, he's one that probably responsible for all the black and white units, not only just in Tarrant County, but statewide, and he caught on so much that even the Ford and Chevrolet came out with the color code again, that, before you had to order, special order and pay to have those painted that way. Now it's just a standard, whether you want the white doors or the black doors or hood or whatever, but there's several different options out there, but he brought that color code back. And we actually helped put railroad back on the map out here. It's leaving here and going to U.S. Marshals, but usually when he was referred to, it was always the formal chief of railroad, so it kept our name in the forefront of law enforcement, and a lot of people recognize that. He was a dear friend of mine.
Absolutely. And he was probably the least political politician I've ever met in my entire life. Because he obviously ran for office plenty of times, and he usually won, but it was not tough to get Doug's opinion on anything. So, he'll be sorely missed. So, Betsy, do you have anything?
No,
Okay.
talk enough for me.
With that, I'll,
So, I thought I'd wait till the end to pass along some really bad news for us, but our city auditor's wife passed away last Thursday. Bill's fourth wife, she's been battling. When I talked to him today, he let me know. I'll
Thank you.
pass it along.
I had not heard that. Thank you. So let's remember Bill and his family this time as well. With that, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Motion adjourned. Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Adjourned at 8:00.